Hi guys, how are you tonight? Welcome to my channel, Divine Truth Tarot. The sun is setting, but I wanted to be outside. As soon as I'm able to be outside again and it's not blazing hot here, I will be filming outside. Those of you who followed my previous channel know and understand how much I love nature. But alas, all the parks are closed. So I was called to do just a quick check-in tonight, maybe 15 minutes. And I've only got 3 decks of cards. That's what I was guided to go with tonight. So we're going to do a quick check-in with the twin flames, divine masculine, divine feminine. Very quickly, if you guys would like a personal private reading, please reach out to me at the email below. I offer various types of readings. And if you would like a true purpose coaching session, I've worked with individuals for 3 years and corporations for 6 years. So reach out to me at the email below. And don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. All of those things tremendously help the channel grow, which is what I'm trying to do. Growing this community, growing this support system, because now more than ever, divine feminines and divine masculines need the support of one another at this just monumental time and space that we are in right now, this portal that we're in. We really need to be supporting and uplifting one another. So let's get started with this reading, and I'm hoping I can beat the sun. For those of you who saw my video yesterday, I watched it and I realized how tired I looked. I was really hit over the head with the full moon energies, guys. I was really feeling it. I suffered from a migraine all day and I'm sharing my symptoms, my ascension symptoms, so you guys can understand that what you're feeling is normal and you're not crazy. I don't really get headaches or migraines unless it's a sinus headache. My sinuses were killing me. I had teeth, jaw pain, shoulder pain, neck pain, in addition to light sensitivity and noise sensitivity. I was very, very sensitive to noise. Tried to go outside during the day and I was sensitive to light. So if you experience any of those things, please understand, as the card came out in yesterday's reading, that the crown chakra was opening, and so sensitivity was heightened. And as you know, we open up to other dimensions. And for those of you who are starseeds like myself, we are now having interaction with our starseed family, like the Pleiadians, that are now, you know, coming down to assist us in serving humanity and awakening humanity. So with that being said, I just realized I say a lot too. I'm going to work on that. With that being said, we are going through some heavy ascension symptoms. So third eye and crown chakra right now. You might be experiencing other chakra symptoms, but those are the ones that really were immediately speaking to me yesterday and making it very challenging to be human. So let me know in the comments below if you guys were experiencing that, and if you were, please do know that you were not alone, and know that it was crown and third eye chakra openings. So let's get started. Let's check in first with the divine feminine. This card, I've seen this while I've been shuffling twice already. So divine feminine, angels of the 4 directions. You know, this always speaks to me that you are protected. So we know we have the protector, Archangel Michael, protecting both feminine and masculine, both twins right now. This really speaks to me about the protection spell that you're under right now with your guides, your ancestors, and your light team. So please know that you're being protected with every move, every thought, every decision. And I'm also being told now, guidance, that the twin flames are connected. The unions are protected as well. So not just you, but your masculine is protected. Your union is protected and divinely ordained. That's really important. And that was coming out in my readings today, my personal readings as well. Coming out quite a bit, actually. This is the Quantum Oracle, if anybody's interested. What else do the divine feminines have going on right now in their energy field? We're looking for the energy field of the divine feminines. Thank you. Professional assistance. So some of you, a lot of you actually are changing careers at this time, or your career is on pause, or you're working from home, or you're just considering maybe a different course of study, or you're considering a different move in your career. So you're receiving assistance, and that's becoming very clear to you. There's a lot of clarity being received right now. As you can see, the light, the clarity with the light shining off of the paper, off of the book. So I do feel like a lot of feminines are entering a course of study right now, myself included. I'm starting a hypnotherapy course, so I will be offering hypnotherapy once I'm completely certified. So I'm very excited about that. Very, very excited to be offering that. Just another service to be offering clients. I felt really compelled for the past several years. And then I will be also studying with Dr. Brian Weiss, and I will be learning past life regression therapy. So it's really important, Divine Feminines, that you follow your dreams, you follow your creativity right now, and you really, really amp up that sacral chakra, sensuality, passion, and creativity for life, for your divine purpose, for your sacred purpose, apart from your divine masculine, okay? It's important that you understand that you are a sovereign being. And remember that your light attracts him. Even if it scares him, your light attracts him and asks him to level up to where you are. Because he knows to be in your realm and to be in your life in the 3D, he knows he has to level up. So by you leveling up and shining your light brighter and not being afraid to do that, really not being afraid, somebody out there needs to hear this right now. Do not be afraid, beloved, dear Divine Feminine, to shine that light so brightly. Because you're masculine, that will draw him in. That's the way that you call him home. Remember the sirens in the Odyssey, and the sirens use their voice? Well, Divine Feminine, you're doing that by shining your lights, by the energy that you're projecting. So Divine Feminines also have the energy of planning and action. So I do really feel like you're planning an endeavor, you're planning a creative project. You are birthing and planting the seeds for something new to enter your life. That is really positive and really exciting. And this is protected, by the way. This new endeavor, whether it's just a passion project or it becomes something more, a lot of passion projects that are started this year under these skies and under the astrology that we have going on in 2020, which is super crazy and super powerful. And with this massive shift right now, these, Jupiter is blessing fresh starts. It's blessing the end of karmic cycles so that you can start new ones. It's all about new beginnings. So the masculines, we have decrease. The masculines are feeling the decrease. They're feeling the loss. They're feeling the inability to distract themselves with work and just in whatever ways they distracted themselves. Any sort of addiction, any sort of devil energy. They're starting to feel the loss also of the feminine. Like they feel like she's slipping through I'm hearing a divine masculine saying, she's slipping through my fingers, bro. Like they're having a conversation potentially with their best friend or with another divine masculine, as divine masculines are finding each other now this year in 2020. And they're supporting one another, and they're coming out, on social media. They're saying that it's okay to cry, that it's okay for men to have emotions and show vulnerability. So this is teaching the divine masculine that it's okay to have feelings. It's okay to miss your feminine. It's okay to be thinking about her and longing for her. But they are feeling like you're slipping through their fingers, and they know, I'm hearing also, they know that the clock is ticking. So they know that they need to do something and make a move, but they're not ready to do that right now, feminines. So if you're pushing, even if you say, I'm not pushing, Sarah, I'm not doing anything, I'm not reaching out. If you're pushing energetically, you're still pushing, you're still chasing. And when you're chasing, the thing that you most want cannot come to you and cannot find you, because you emit this energy of need. And so then the universe keeps you in this energy of need. And that's just how the universe works. The universe is like, okay, Carolyn needs this thing, so I'm going to keep her needing that thing because she's sending out the signal that she wants to need this thing. So let's keep her needing instead of getting, achieving, okay? You have to allow rather than need. You have to allow. So there's so much surrendering that needs to happen for the divine feminine to come into inner union. There's a surrendering. There's a lot of divine feminines, I shouldn't say a lot. Some divine feminines are naturally in divine masculine energy, myself included. So it's natural for us to be chasers. And I always ask myself, how's that working for you? How's that working for you? It's probably not working for a reason. So the masculines are in this victim mentality. This is coming up so often for these masculines. It will, if you're wondering when will it stop coming up for the masculines, my answer to that would be when they're ready to get out of this, when they're ready to close out karmic cycles, when they're ready to face the truth and face themselves and face their shadow self, and when they're ready to, for that fresh new beginning that they want, when they feel worthy, when they've worked on their worthiness, when they've worked through their shadow side, you know, if what the masculine doesn't see is what's on the other side of these tower moments. They can't see the forest or the trees. They can't see that their divine feminine is waiting for them. Not waiting. She's not waiting and stopping her life, but she's energetically holding space for her masculine, but they cannot see that. They feel chained to their current situation. They know that time is running out, and they're worried that somebody else is going to scoop up their divine feminine, their divine counterpart. I hear a masculine saying, mine, she's mine. She's nobody else's. Nobody else can have her. She's mine. But they can't yet figure out a way to get you in their physical 3D life. They're very confused because they feel like all of these obstacles are in the way. So what I'm also seeing for the divine masculines is great achievement. So what this is telling me is, despite this energy of, you know, lack and loss and decrease and victim mentality that they're in, there's a great achievement on the other side of this. There's an increase, okay? There's a great achievement that's going to happen. Now, you could say this looks like a celebration or a wedding. There could be wedding bells in the future for some, but I do see this as more of a great achievement in terms of the two partners coming together in the 3D and celebrating the coming together after the travel bans are lifted and after karmic situations have been settled, after decisions have been made. So let's check in with the temperature of the connection between you and your counterpart. What's going on with these connections? Yeah, there is some dark thoughts on both sides. So this is the mirroring energy here. So there is, you know, this is the shadow side. Can you see the shadow aspect? This is another card that came out a lot today in my personal readings. But you can see there's a breakthrough. You know, there's the storm happening off in the distance, but there's the lightning that's lighting the way and lighting the path through the labyrinth here. So like right now, I see this as mentality. So the mentality is these dark thoughts that are really begging to be dealt with once and for all, is what I'm hearing, once and for all. And understanding that your shadow side is you. It's the parts of you that you push down and ignore because you think that it makes you unworthy. But in reality, it makes you human, and it makes you whole, and it makes you everything that you are. So what I want to say with this is face your shadow side. As you face your shadow side, you give not only permission to your twin, but you give him the courage to face his shadow side. And that's exactly what needs to be done right now. So can we have 2 more cards, please, for the energy of the connections? Hidden motivations. Okay. So what I see here is, this is kind of like the card of wearing a mask, but not quite so. So, no, you know what it is. There is the wearing of the mask here. So a lot of divine masculines are still playing, you know, they're playing happy. And this could be divine feminine too, because remember, this is mirror energy. So I would ask you, divine feminine watching, in what ways are you not serving yourself by not engaging with your shadow side, by trying to ignore it and hoping it'll go away? By the way, the shadow never goes away. It'll just come back in another person, in another lesson, or another lifetime. So we need to face our shadow side once and for all. And so I strongly feel like for the feminine and the masculine, it's not facing the truth of the matter. So in what ways are you not facing yourself? In what ways have you kind of turned a blind eye to the truth of your situation? Once you're able to acknowledge that, your twin will be able to acknowledge that, because you two share a soul. You two are connected so intimately, way beyond the 3D physical world. You are connected at the soul level. And I do see, like, both of you putting on this act of I don't really care, kind of apathetic, if you will, energetically even. I don't need you, I'm fine, I'm moving on. And that's all fine and dandy. But if that's not your truth, if the truth is that you desire this happy, healthy home with your twin, then stop lying to yourself. Because by lying to yourself, you're encouraging and allowing your twin to lie to himself and to continue to stay where he is, wherever that is. So, you know, it's so easy for divine feminines to kind of blame our partner and say, you know, our divine partner, and say, well, they did this, they're not doing this, they said this, blah, blah, blah. And I'm guilty of that as well. But what I want to tell you about that divine feminine is, when you're pointing the finger at your twin, you're just pointing the finger at yourself, because he is you and you are him. So if we can just stop for a minute and acknowledge our role in this and acknowledge our soul's part in the soul contract that we have, we could actually really make headway in these connections. So I like these two cards. We have optimism and teacher. So your masculine is your divine teacher and you are his teacher. Sometimes I see this card, the energy is coming through as other people coming in as teachers. And while I do see that to a certain degree, that there are people coming into both twins' lives, other divine masculines for the masculines and other divine feminines for the feminines, I see this more as a card of you teaching each other, right? You being the mirrors for each other. And then optimism. So this is the card of hope, the card of fertility for new beginnings, okay? So underneath all of this, underneath the mask and the victim consciousness and the dark thoughts, both twins are optimistic about coming back together. It is super hot out here. Whew. Super humid. So I'm going to finish here. We're at 15 minutes. I'm just going to finish off with a few cards from the Psychic Tarot deck. I will call it a night and I will be back tomorrow to deliver another divine reading to you lovely, lovely feminines and masculines watching. I don't know if we have any masculines yet on the channel. I hope we do. Or there could also, you know, it's just energy. So there could be a masculine who's actually a female, vice versa. Okay. I shuffled these cards really, really good today. How did that card? That's the wrong. Another deck, card from another deck got in here. All right, so this is the energies for the connection. I'm going to pull a few and then we'll go through them. Wow, whew, I am sweaty. You notice how my hair starts to frizz? I get like a white afro. I swear. My hair has a mind of its own. It's crazy. Crazy. Okay, so that card wanted to come out. Right. Okay, let's go with these. So we've got destiny. So destiny. So this is the card of acknowledgement of both twins acknowledging that this is destiny, that this is a fated connection, that nothing, it's an unstoppable connection is what I just heard. Thank you. That nothing can come in the way of this connection. So, and look at all the different versions of self here. Look at all the different ways in which your twin is your mirror and your destiny. So destined, ordained connections from high above. I also have the energy of heartache and loss. So just like we had decrease, you know, the masculines are strongly feeling like they have lost their feminine, but the feminine's feeling the loss of the masculine as well. You know, this is blue, which to me indicates throat chakra. So a lot of throat chakra energy here, a lot of things unsaid, and a lot of regrets for things unsaid. A lot of regrets. A lot of unspoken truth and unspoken deep true love from both counterparts. And then we have firm foundation. So this to me goes hand in hand with destiny. So creating that firm foundation, the root chakra, red color, this came up I believe in yesterday's reading. So this is just confirmation, and it's a solid number 4. My life path is a number 4, so I know a little bit about the number 4. It's all about stability and foundation. It reminds me of Virgo energy. Very solid, very balanced. So this is creating a firm foundation for the twins, for the divine feminine, divine masculine. And I really see this as conquering whatever obstacles, I didn't get this last night, conquering whatever obstacles are in between the twins. The masculine is really set on conquering those obstacles. So this is what happens is I go to complete the reading and I get excited because now they're telling me, Spirit is telling me, no, pick more cards. Wow, wow, wow. That's why. Wow. Okay. Wow. How many wows was that? Prosperity begins, accelerated motion. So this is, I can feel the speeding up. I can feel the energy and the intensity. I'm starting to get a little shaky. So what's happening here is as the masculine lays this firm foundation and recognizes that this is destiny, the masculine is starting to really wake up to the consciousness that this is destiny. This is a channeled message right here, guys. As the masculine wakes up to this destiny and as he starts to create this firm foundation for the union, what's happening here is he's created accelerated motion. And I'm getting chills. I'm getting chills. So confirmation that When you look up at the sky at night, your masculine is thinking of you at the same time that you're thinking of him. And he knows that you're connected. He knows this is a cosmic connection, a much deeper connection than he's ever experienced, than he can ever even fully understand. He's now not trying to understand logically. He's now dropping into his heart space and his soul, and he's starting to understand that he's an old soul. He's understanding that there is a role to play here in this connection, and that whatever came before this connection, it doesn't matter. Not that it doesn't matter, of course, but I mean, it doesn't matter in the sense that this is an unstoppable, unforgettable connection for a reason. He knows that he's being drawn to accelerated motion, accelerated physical movement. This is kind of like the 8 of Wands energy, right? It's the 8. So it's accelerated motion towards his twin and positive forward movement in the direction of his dreams. And then the beginning of abundance, the beginning of the union. Look at the 2 hands. So the beginning, you know, the seed has been planted by the masculine in this firm foundation. As he plants that firm foundation, what grows? The union grows, the connection grows. This is so freaking flipping beautiful. I can't cuss on YouTube. Can't throw the F-bomb. This is so beautiful, guys. This is so amazing. So there is accelerated motion happening behind the scenes. And the reason that Spirit showed these cards was for any of you who are in that lower vibrational energy of doubt, which we all are from time to time, Spirit is letting you know that it's here. Positive forward motion is here. Your masculine behind the scenes, who's quiet right now, is setting this firm foundation, but you have to let him do it. You have to release the control. Okay, control is an illusion anyway, just like time. We have to release that and let them get to work and go forward and create that life that you've always desired for yourself, so that your masculine can just drop in when he's ready. Because the 8 of Wands is here, guys. Forward motion, accelerated motion, prosperity, the beginnings of abundance, away from the heartache and loss, right? Because you're going towards your destiny, and positive forward movement. So know that it's happening, trust that it's happening, have faith, keep the faith, guys. Say a prayer before you go to bed at night to protect your dreams and protect your sleep. Say a prayer to Archangel Michael that he protects your dream state, because a lot of things, I'm not going to say attacks. Other readers call them attacks. I don't believe that. I believe that we are here to raise the vibration. So let's only speak in terms of raising the vibration, but just to protect your energy at night. And ask for a good night's sleep, and ask for that when you wake up, you're rested and you're clear, so that you can go to work in the 3D as well, doing what you need to do. Have a beautiful day, guys. Stay balanced, stay in your divine feminine power, and I'll talk to you soon.